Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Galactic Family Podcast, where truth meets the unexplained and the extraordinary is always up for investigation here. In this episode, we're diving headfirst into the world of UAP videos, photographs, and so called evidence that's been circulating online, from blurry lights in the sky to jaw dropping claims. But how much of it actually holds up under scrutiny? Join us as we separate fact from fiction. We're going to analyze the most talked about clips and images, shine light on the myths and misconceptions and outright fabrications that fuel the UAP phenomenon. Because disclosure isn't just about believing, it's about knowing. So buckle up, open your mind, and let's debunk some UAPs together on this episode. Let's pull up my wonderful people here that are going to join me. How's it going, guys?
Greetings. Hello there.
Man, we got a good one for you today. So we'll go with introductions first, real quick. Lady Daniel, why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, I'm Danielle, and I'm just Danielle. I am.
I am who I am. All right, that works.
Yes.
Bionic Man.
How you doing? I'm based in the UK, and I am an armchair investigator. I'm not a professional. I enjoy listening to other people's stories and escapades in the field of paranormal, occult, esoterica, and also UFO, UAP. So I'm looking forward to taking part in this podcast. It's for a bit late minute there, just at the last second. I managed to kind of hit the link and come in. So I'm looking forward to this discussion this evening.
All right, let's pop right into it. All right, we've got the first one up. This is three lighted looking drone-like object, or lighted drone-like object.
Okay. 3 lights in a row, blinky. Camera's moving, it's not static, so the camera's moving.
Yeah.
Is there a star in the background as well? It's a point of reference.
At least they have a tree. Okay, I like that they have a tree in it as reference.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get them so zoomed in, you can't see what the hell it is. Oh, here we go. Come on, zoom in. Zoom.
Losing clarity as we get closer.
That's a cell phone video, man.
Yeah. Okay. Judging by the position above the city there, whichever city that is.
I'm saying drone.
If it is, it's big, judging by the distance, but then what is the distance? Is it far behind that tree? Is it directly above that city?
Yeah, you need 3 points of reference for distance.
Okay.
And we've only got the tree.
So are we calling these what we think, like UAP or not?
We call them how we see them. It's not doing anything extraordinary, dude.
Okay.
It's just sitting there.
How long is this clip for total length, or is it? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and it repeats again.
212.
No, it's moved. It's moved.
No,
position.
it's new. It's like still zooming in, zooming out of the neighborhood. Here we go. So we got houses. Oh, that city's pretty far back.
Oh, here we go. What's this coming in?
Oh, it's a plane.
That looks like a plane or a helicopter.
It might be a helicopter. Well, that's a point of reference if we ever figure out what helicopter that was.
Bear in mind, I'm blind to this. I've got no background on where this was captured or who captured it or what they.
It seems to be further away from the plane or helicopter.
It does, because it does seem to be further back. But that's a helicopter right there. I believe.
It's got red and green, isn't it? Red and green going off.
Yeah, red, green, I see in it.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you have the blur, the light, the lens.
Or is it? I've heard reports that some UFO can morph, or UAP can morph into
I've heard of that too.
visages of civilian or military aircraft, right? So, and when you think about it, if you were coming here and you were like surreptitiously looking or doing something, would you have some kind of camouflage or cover, be it optical or illusionary in some form?
You would. You
Hmm.
would. So
The three lights are interesting because it's so static, and like going from when the initial paused video when you started it, Draconi, was like one like the right at the beginning, right at the beginning. It looks like the kind of lights you'd see above a football stadium, right? You know, those kind of like big banker lights. The first paused image, the very first paused image before it started. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But there you go, right? Yeah, that's interesting.
I do. Yeah, it does. But now, I would say something like right now, if there was cloud cover back there, could that be a reflection off of? Because that doesn't move.
I'm curious as to the context of this video.
There's nothing on this one. Some of these are ones that I've found. Some of these I have context with.
Okay.
This one is just 3 lighted drone looking object.
Looking at the low light levels, it looks like, is it dawn or dusk, do you think? Is it sun dipping or is it coming up? Is it early morning or late evening, do you think?
I'm thinking dipping.
Okay. It's something, and it's an unknown something, and I know that sounds very, so I'm like, if we have a yes, no, maybe.
It's a maybe.
I'm a maybe more leaning towards yes, purely because of the potential helicopter or aeroplane coming through and underneath, and it just remains the same. So
yeah,
on this clip, I'm not a visual FX expert. I'm not a photography expert. It's a strange one.
it has to be. I mean, I know we can't
That's my impressions as an armchair kind of person.
No, you're good. What do you think, Lady D?
Can you scroll back when it was kind of like almost like when it was showing the underneath backwards a bit, when it came into the scene, before the helicopter plane thing arrived.
You just tell me when
it looked like the lights were shaped in a square.
Right at the beginning, when you had the track ready to go, right at the start, the very first frame when you had it tracked up, ready to play. That one? That's it. Can you scroll out?
That's the first frame right there.
Okay. Well, that's different. That was what was on screen, because it was like like Lady Daniel.
There you
go.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perhaps the camera moving.
That's a lens flare kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we can dismiss that as okay. Continue.
Yeah, then it goes.
Okay. Yeah.
Moves it.
No, that's definitely some you would say UAP.
Yeah, it's an unknown.
Yeah. Or could it be an aircraft with its front-facing lights coming towards us, but it's got no green or red on left, right? Yeah. So it's got no navigation.
No, because airplanes don't have 3 lights on the side.
I have seen one aircraft put its lights on, but yeah, it wouldn't have 3; it would have 2. I imagine.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be all white either; they'd be blinking.
But it also appears stationary most of the time, and the aircraft that moved in from the trees, that came from the trees angle, that appears to be closer than that other object up there. Yeah, that appears to be closer.
Yeah.
So it seems closer. Which seems to be that because it's closer, that other object is relatively larger.
Yeah, I'd agree with that statement, definitely. Whatever it is, it's bigger.
Yeah, it's way bigger than that. Okay. All right, so we can call this an unknown.
Mm.
Next one up, we actually have one that is known.
Echo 61 Tango, Roger, Roger. Roger, there's troubleshooting.
Did you box moving target?
No, I took an auto track.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, look at it fly.
Dude, that is a fucking drone, bro.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Now, I always thought that strange, okay? I'm going to say that right now in this video. When he says, look on the ASA, there's a whole fleet of them. Where's that video?
That would be more than how many for a fleet?
A fleet is like maybe 10, 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So where's that video? We need to see that one. Somebody should have caught that and was like, FOIA, FOIA. I want to see the fleet.
I'm going to ask Grok what roughly is a size of a fleet.
Okay, yeah.
So,
aircraft, yeah.
But I noticed that when I first heard this video, okay? Nobody caught that really. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. Nobody put in a FOIA yet for the ASA of this for, I want to see the fleet. I want to see the fleet of them and see what they all are doing. If they're in sync, if they're moving the same, if they're,
My gosh.
you know, and it's
They're
going
going
against the wind.
the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
A question. Right. Okay. You're in this aircraft. You're flying cover. You're on maneuver. You're maybe in a war game. That kind of scenario. That kind of thing. An object appears. You pick up on it. Would you not radio through to your aircraft carrier to say, "Hey, look, what is this?" Would there not be a communication?
There is constant communication between them, even though, well,
because the audio would suggest it's the co-pilot and the pilot.
they can switch. You can switch from the ship to internal.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be internal, but I don't know if they had it. They might still be talking to the ship as well. You don't know. And saying this over live wire, like everybody needs to hear this, or the commander needs to hear this. He's on the phone.
Yeah.
A fleet can be any number ranging from 2 or right up.
Oh, any number. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it could be
In my mind, if there's a whole fleet of them and his expression, I would argue there's more than 5 to maybe even 20. You don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, that information would be valid to get a hold of. If you ask me if this is a UAP or whether it's a debunked object, I'm going to call this one as a UAP. Whether that's an reproduction vehicle or whether it's a true UAP,
That's not an LNS though, is it? It's not.
I couldn't tell you. I love the way it rotates.
It's rotated.
Yeah.
Turn it down a little bit that way everybody can hear everybody else. This thing is loud. Well, they're yelling in these things like. There's nothing on this one? Nope. Nothing on that one.
Just looking at the.
Oh, that's the Tic Tac one, right? That just goes out of the frame. This one just goes.
This is infrared.
Yeah. And I think this is the one that just goes. No? Which one was that?
There we go.
That's another one.
Yeah, I think the whole thing with kind of like the debunking aspect of UFO UAP. I mean, like there's a history to it, right? Blue Book. So there is a history to kind of saying, "Hey, that's nothing. You're looking at nothing."
Yeah,
I've always been of the belief that if one, like, just say this video, for example, if this one is a true UAP, not human, if it's all you need is one.
Oh yeah.
All you need is one to prove that it's real. Right?
Yeah.
The fact that
that's what it did right there at the end.
Okay, that's the rate of knots and acceleration.
All right, they had it tracked. Here we go, right here. They had it tracked. It went
bam,
boom, gone, and it was gone, dude. All right, those are the three that are. Let me turn that down. Shoot.
Okay, what the heck's that coming in from the top? Okay, is this a SpaceX job? Is it? Is this
no? This is 8/12/2025 in Kingsville, Alabama.
Alabama. That is anomalous. Whatever that is. Hold on.
I don't know what the hell that is.
If you look right down the bottom, can you see that moving aeroplane or something by the cloud line underneath?
Yeah,
right
I see that.
See that that's moving?
It's on yep, it's right by the tree to the right. Yep, I see it on the left.
You've got several.
That little dot to the left.
Yeah, there's several flashing.
What the hell is that thing?
It's not rotating. Is this? If this is CGI, it's very, it's believable.
Well, you can even hear the crickets in the background too. Wait a minute, what's that red light in the back?
It could be a planet, maybe.
No. You see, like,
just up to the right of it?
Nope. Look at the trees.
Tree line.
Look at these tree lines.
Bottom left?
All the tree line. You see it pulse in different colors, like the pink.
Oh, yeah.
This thing has to be damn close to the ground. What?
Danielle, you got any idea on what the heck that is?
First time I've seen something like that.
What would your reaction be? Like, hey, this tea is really strong. I'm going back inside. I
don't know what the light is. It shining off of on that thing to make that. What?
It's like a bunch of gas. Sure, it's not like a SpaceX booster or something like that. That's.
No, it stay in the air like that. Because you'd see the flames and you'd see it going around and around and around. That's no booster. That would have dissipated.
What is the title of this video so I can look it up?
Kingsville, Alabama, 8/12/2025. I got this off of X.
Okay.
If this video is legitimate, if this video has not been manipulated, it does look okay. Look at the whole picture. Is it color cycling through green, blue, pink? Is the whole background image? Just stand back.
Yeah.
Switch your eyes off. Gaze through it. Is it color cycling through a filter?
Yes, so.
Red, green,
yeah,
yellow,
green, yeah.
Red,
there we go. And notice the trees. The trees.
Yellow.
I might have to call fake on this one. It's interesting, but the tree. If you look at the color of the trees themselves.
That's what I was saying, dude. The trees are flashing too.
Yeah. So this video has been manipulated.
Well, hold on. Let it go behind the trees and see if it still flashes on the trees. And if it does, then it's not that.
Yeah.
And I've seen motherships before, and they move a bit more agile than that. This is
no,
like really slow.
I'm gonna call debunk on this one. Those trees, and look, there it is.
See the color.
Red, green, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. It's in a constant. Yep.
Which is a filter that you'd lay on top of your amended video.
Yep, and they do that. They do that so the AI won't be able to tell it the difference. It keeps moving through different filters. It'll say unknown just because you're running through 3 different filters at the same time.
People, if there are people in chat viewing in, maybe they've got some take on that. Like.
I mean, does anybody in chat have any take on this one? I'm thinking CGI.
I'm
because
thinking
of
CGI or some After Effect.
the green, the yellow, and it just seems like it's in too much of a synchronous. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking already. See, there it is, green, red.
And
Yellow,
also
red.
look, like, you know, when you copy paste an image over another image and you're dragging it, that's why it's not spinning. It's just got a glow effect on it, right? So
I wonder if this thing goes before the star there. Hold on.
I mean, actually, maybe what's interesting in the video is not the after effect and filter of the object coming down, but the other objects that are moving around in the night sky themselves, right? So you could set up a fake UFO video and actually catch, unbeknown to you, outside of the focal point of the video, more interesting things that are moving and flitting around and twinkling and stuff outside of stars and UFOs. Yeah, I think the main body of that, the main focal point of the video, I suspect is this.
That's fake.
Yep. I'm calling debunk. I'm saying that's a fake video.
That's fake. All right, we got a faker. Faker. Bye-bye. Next, we've got the actual video. Here we go. We got the actual video that is authentic from the 2009 Turkey UFO vehicle zoomed in view. This is one that we had before. I like to show it because it's authenticated.
2009. Okay. Zoom in. This is a handy cam. This is not a mobile phone, right?
No, this is an actual video camera. I love this one.
First time I've seen it.
Oh, you hadn't seen nothing yet, buddy. I want to see if they start walking around, though. I don't think they do, though, in this one.
The sound of the video is like waves. Is that wind?
By the ocean. This is in Turkey. So they're by the ocean, I think.
Istanbul. Okay.
Yeah, this video is, oh God, this video is long. It's real long. Pause it on one of these spots. Ooh, there we go. That looks like it has no seams. That don't look like a seam. It looks like it's like a pressed angle, like this, like it's pressed. That don't look like a seam there, does it?
Danielle, your hot take on this one? Have you seen this video before?
Yes, I have. The one thing I don't like about it is very blurry, and the imagination tends to go wild when things are blurry. But to me, it looks like it's part of a saucer that the light is on it, or a light is coming from it. But I don't see the whole object. It seems to be just like a part of it.
Okay, that's interesting. That part of it, yeah.
Okay, I got to bring up a movie. Dude, I got to bring up a movie. You ready? Batteries not included, dude. Does not that UFO have two looking eyeballs on top of it? Tell me it doesn't. Here's my special guest.
Hello.
Hi.
My beautiful baby girl decided to join us. Whoa! We are pleased to extend a formal invitation to review our latest technical analysis depicting your blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, that's a big, whew.
IMAX.
We invite you to explore he'll probably be back for more of that. Wow. Well, Frederico, I am a MUFON section state director, so I've got all the goodies too to investigate these things. All right, let's continue on here.
It's an interesting video. The way the cameraman or person or camera woman is, I think it's a cameraman, judging by the slight voice overlay at the beginning, is zooming in and zooming out. Oh, next video. Here we go. Or is this the same clip? Is this the same from the same footage?
This is not from the. Is this from the same footage?
It's got the same.
That's 5 o'clock on May 15th. Hold on. Now we'll go next.
Okay.
5 o'clock, May 15th. But I swear to God, that looks like.
Same. So look, the timestamp is very almost identical.
Could be the same camera.
Nope, 5:20. This is later.
Yeah, it's.
And so it seems to have got it.
So there's 20 minutes. Is that 20 minutes in the distance? It's changed its luminosity, its shape, its position. Oh, here we go. Now we see a bit more.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can see it looks more like a saucer. You can see the edge of.
So I'm assuming there's 21 minutes, 22 minutes of other footage of this tape, or maybe he had to change the cassette tape potentially. Okay, he's looking.
Maybe change the cassette tape, because in 2009 it would have been what? It would have been some kind of tape, wouldn't it?
Also, perhaps I felt that he may have wait until a bit of a dawn happening, so you could at least see the sea line a bit. So you know that it's not on the ocean, but it's above.
5:27.
Those 4 lights, that's an unusual. Yeah, okay.
That is unusual. And the dog's barking at it. Look. That animal, yep. So the dog's barking at it too. Or at least looking at it.
It's wagging its tail. It looks happy. My gut feeling is this footage. This footage is real footage. It doesn't look like a composite.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
And you can.
But it's not doing anything unknown, but sitting there with 4 lights, so we could say unknown, but not. Totally.
I wouldn't say it's. I would say it's hovering, because you can see the ground surface.
Yeah, but there could also be something. Hold on. Stop. Oh my God, I think I just caught it. Hold on 1 second. Come on, where is it? Oh, come on. Stop. All right. Is that just my eyes, or is there some type of building structure behind these lights, and that's why it's shadowy in the background there in the middle?
I don't know, Danielle.
Do you see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's pixelation of the zoom. So whilst there's fairly good resolution on those 4 obvious lights that are presumably part of the original structure that was shot in the previous 20 minutes prior video, there does seem to be. Yep. Okay.
Now it goes to another one.
Same guy. So this is 2 days later.
Yeah, 3:02 a.m. Yeah.
2 days later at 3 a.m. Is this the same individual?
Yep. Same individual, same video. Or same. Oh wow, that craft came back. And now there's 1.
The other thing as well, even if this 2009, I mean, like the technology at the time for video editing, is it feasible that the time, and have you just, you've shot some footage, you've manipulated it, and then laid the timestamp over the top of it to give it credence? Like I said, forensics with video and photography.
Hey, Lady Daniel, can you check to see if the 2009 Turkey UFO video was authenticated? I think it told me that this was authenticated, but if it is, then what part of the video did they authenticate? Because I don't know. I thought this was authenticated one time, but I don't know if somebody.
It piques the interest, definitely. There's
it-
some visual stuff going on there, but my natural inclination, Draconi, is that there are people out there who want their video to go viral in some form. So was it YouTube really kicked off in what 2012? Is it's like a YouTube as a big platform.
I mean, but what would he be zooming in on here, though?
I don't know. It's a curious one. This one, curious.
I don't know what object it would be, or else I would be naming objects that it could be. And it looks like there's another one.
Okay, YouTube launched in 2005.
Oh, that's the moon. Is that the moon? We have a point of reference.
Okay.
Yes, we do. I
That's
just figured it out. Hold on.
that is a strange thing.
Boom. Point of reference. Perfect. Now we see if it was taken that night. We'll find out the moon. If it's a half moon, then it was taken this night. If it's not a half moon, it wasn't taken this night. It's a fake.
That's a good question. That is a good.
This is what Grok says. The Kumbargaz UFO footage from Turkey.
Yep, that's
is indeed controversial, often debunked as likely yacht lights or a hoax due to the optical analysis showing the possible portholes mimicking aliens, or authentically remains unproven, with skeptics citing a lack of independent verification. For me, it's so blurry you can't really tell. But when I looked at it, it looked like a saucer to me, like on the side.
I think
the side of a saucer
stuck with the four lights in the sky.
My gut feeling on this one, if you've got yes, maybe, or yes, unknown, and no, I'm leaning from the maybe to yes on this one. So like I know would like there's a clear yes, clear no, and if you're in the middle with an unknown, then I'm leaning from the unknown to yes on this one. That's my personal view on that. Does that make sense?
I would lean more to yes if there was more information.
Okay.
Mine is kind of on leaning maybe no.
And there's a lot of people that have kind of used AI to try and enhance it. And when they do that, the whole shape of the ship changes.
Mm-hmm.
That might actually be what happened. And if that's the moon on that day, then people that means he took it on that day. But if it's not, it's debunked. But if you guys want to check that out, audience members, and just type in there if that moon was the same. If not, we'll get rid of it.
Face of the moon. What was it?
2009.
2009.
What date? I can't.
May the 13th.
Yeah.
3 a.m. May the 13th. Turkey, Istanbul, or that region.
Okay, I'm going to. This is what appears on the screen.
Nope.
Gibbous, Wayne and Gibbous.
Nope. That is no. I said it's only halfway.
Is that
And it was orange. The moon was orange. That don't look like an orange.
But orange often sometimes is when it goes closer towards the horizon, the atmosphere makes it look orange.
Is that
so it's going down.
Waning gibbous in Capricorn.
Okay, that's northern hemisphere. Is that from position of say DC or on the ground in Turkey, and then
I don't know. That's just for that day, probably.
I'm just gonna go and type in Turkey.
I think that's a very valid question, though. If you can get the you could debunk all the videos that this individual provides by.
There's another one that shows you what the moon.
Okay, 79.78 visibility.
Oh, that's close, dude.
Yeah.
80% visible, and I said it was about halfway. So I don't think it's right.
It's a data point, definitely a data point. And
yeah, this one's kind of interesting too. Here's the next one.
Gutter Gorka, 11th of May, 2012.
Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know what the heck.
So is this? Okay, that's obviously that watermark has been put on top of the video. Okay, that is almost like it reminds me of the jellyfish UAP, right? When did this video become available? Was this available in 2012? Did somebody post this then, or is it?
Yeah, this was posted back then. All these videos I picked up were, well, most of them were original from the source. I actually went to the person and asked them to send it to me.
Cool.
But some of them are not. So, but this one I did. This is source.
So he's having a hard time locking on with his handheld.
Yeah, I see that. But it's too zoomed in too. I don't like that. Like,
it's an artifact.
I can't stop it if you're gonna keep. There we go. Could that be balloons though, dude?
Possibly.
It's feasible. It is. Yeah.
Very blurry as well.
I mean, it's. I don't know about this one.
Swamp gas.
Swamp gas.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Hynek.
Well, like, hey, you saw light reflecting off a bubble of gas that was caught in the ionosphere.
Of all the UAP videos back in the day for Project Blue Book, so he's our Dr. Hynek.
I'm like this video. It's the thing. The thing is, with me, Draconi and Danielle, is the fact that if you've got the 1997 Phoenix, Arizona lights with multiple witnesses, multiple video. So you go, hey, look, I've got this video, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Did anyone else see it at the time?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a balloon. Look at that.
It's almost angelic in a way, actually.
Kind of, but I think that's
looks like a ball with a sort of tail on it.
Yeah, that could be a high altitude weather balloon was just like floating.
Or one of those they not the high altitude, but don't they also do atmospheric tests with those ones that go up so far that they collect rays from the sun and stuff? Would that make it this color?
Depending on the lining of the material, and then like over distance, the distance away to the lens of the camera, and then I mean it's. I can see if I can see the psychology of the person picking up the camera going, that's a bit strange. I'm not sure what it is. That doesn't impugn the fact that it's not a UFO UAP, but
it's not unknown, but I don't know.
Look, my initial reaction to that one was it reminded me of the jellyfish UFO over the military installation.
That was Iraq.
Skywatch, yeah.
That was Iraq.
Was it the Skywatch?
That was 2007, I believe, in Iraq, and I was there for that one.
This one reminds me of that Skywatch video, but the Skywatch video looked more like a balloon.
Yeah, the Skywatcher one was.
I think the other thing with this video is like there's no moon, there's no point of reference, there's no tree line, there's no water line. It's just a same color blue background,
zoomed in,
or gray blue, and it's zoomed right in, and it's having a hard time track. So if there's more footage where the person zooms all the way back out, and we can get an idea of where it is, that would be cool. But I don't know what footage you have.
I've zoomed in, and it looks like this.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say balloon carrying a payload.
If you want me to call it, if you want me to call it, I don't know. Danielle, you first. You call. You. What do you think?
Okay, because of the blurriness of the video, I'm going to say probability go with 40% UAP and 60% balloon.
That's good with me.
And I'm kind of on the same page, more leaning towards Draconi's, Jason's stance on this one. I'm going to say, yeah, it does look like a weather balloon, which is distorting because of altitude. The material is making it reflect, and then the zoom in on the camera is making it appear pinky and almost jellyfish-like. But that could just be the artifacting from the distance. So yeah. I'm on that one with that. If there was even birds flying in front of the screen, we could get an idea of distance. Yeah.
And there is no backstory to this?
Nope. This is off of X.
So I think it's at this point, yeah, a UFO because it's unidentified flying object, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it's UAP as in.
I'm just gonna say it's an unknown object.
But yeah, if you want me to call it, it's a weather balloon or some kind of maybe full of swamp gas. Who knows? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Okay, I've not seen this particular one. Oh, have I? Hold on, is this the
black and white one, the choking alien? It's either trying to get it to spit out whatever it's in its mouth or something. Doctor comes over.
It's choking because of the air, maybe.
Yep, and then it zooms in on him. I guess they're X-raying or something in there. And that doctor gets in the way.
A frenzy of activity. Lots happening.
That's because it's choking. And they're X-raying it or doing something with it right there. All right. I don't know about this one. It's too short, but I just wanted to show it. So we got... I like stuff like that too, but here's one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. That's
Hold on. Actually, the only way that I would call this true. Hold on. I got to bring this up. The only way that I will call this true is if. Let me find it here real quick. I have a bunch of like different testimony videos and stuff. Let me see here. Hold on. Just gotta find it here. But anyway, yeah. What do you guys think? Go ahead.
It looks like stock footage of the moon. It looks like not even like mock-up. It doesn't look like Apollo video. It doesn't. The whole thing reeks of shaky cam on purpose, and the whole thing reeks of CGI, maybe with some original element photographs for the background. But what's the allegedly's on the supplier, or was it dropped on 4chan or something like that? Was it?
This one was dropped, but I picked it because of the fact, if I can find what I'm
also think, like some of these videos, like, oh, okay, right, I'm looking at an alien that's just merging out of thin air on the moon. Right, okay, let's suspend my belief for a moment. And then it's like, well, okay, but it's only a minute and a half long.
No, I
Right.
know.
It's like, well, you didn't keep the camera going for the inevitable meeting and the handshake, and do you know, and then there'll be an excuse of like, well, we couldn't continue filming because it was too secret or something like that. I'm like, right, okay, so the word for that is tease in like a really bad connotation as well. So yeah, I'm sorry. This particular the one and the previous one with the science and it's too busy. Well, why have you got a reel-to-reel cassette tape? That's purposely placed there. So I think the previous coughing or something caught in the mouth video. Like how long do you know? Like the length on that previous one, Draconi, is like kind of.
Got it.
Okay, what are we doing? What's going on?
Americans across the country get
Trump
to see all of the amazing things that the
Lifting.
Army has done.
Oh yeah,
whether it's
yeah.
helping with floods in North Carolina or wildfires in California, or we talked to an astronaut yesterday who's on the moon, who's a soldier.
Boom!
Yeah. I mean, like NASA. Oh, sorry, NASA.
As young Americans across the country get to see
Not
all of
NASA.
the amazing things.
Not NASA. He
Never-
is the U.S. Army Secretary saying that he talked to an astronaut that is
Soldier.
a soldier on the moon. I didn't think we had any soldiers on the moon.
It's okay. I'm outside of the continental USA. This is not my national
As young Americans
Aeronautics
across the
Space
country
Administration.
get to see all of the amazing things that the Army has
We don't
done,
have soldiers
whether
on
it's
the moon.
helping with floods in North Carolina or wildfires in California, or we talked to an astronaut yesterday who's on the moon, who's a soldier, including actually going to war and fighting to defend.
Who have
the
you got up
freedoms.
there at the moment then?
Huh?
Who have you got up there at the moment? If you talk to a soldier who's an astronaut on the moon,
I want to know who he is.
I'm pretty sure there's no
As
humans
young
on the
Americans
moon at the
across
moment.
the country get to see all of the
He
amazing things
said
that the
something
Army has
about being an astronaut on the moon, going to war, and then you
Yeah.
cut out.
done,
I want you to
whether
go,
it's help-
go war with
Hold
what?
on.
with floods in North Carolina
That's because I pressed the pause button.
or
I think.
wildfires.
Okay.
I'll let it play all the way through. Okay.
Okay.
It's only
As young Americans across the country get to see all of the amazing things that the Army has done, whether it's helping with floods in North Carolina or wildfires in California, or we talked to an astronaut yesterday who's on the moon, who's a soldier, including actually going to war and fighting to defend the freedoms that are that make our nation so great. We think this is going to be an incredible opportunity for the Army to fill up our pipeline for the years to come.
That's it.
A pipeline, filling the pipeline to fight wars on the moon. Hold on, I'm a bit nervous.
Including actually going to war and fighting to defend the freedoms that are that make
the
our
moon.
nation so great. We think this is going to be an incredible opportunity for the Army to fill up our pipeline for the years to come.
You know what? I don't like that narrative.
Yeah, no.
Me too.
I'm reminded of I think it's a Philip K. Dick book. You'd have to fact check me on it. I think it's called
As young Americans across the country get to see all of the amazing things that the Army has done, whether it's helping with floods in North Carolina or wildfires in California, or we talked to an astronaut yesterday who's on the moon, who's a soldier,
no one up there.
including actually going to war and fighting to defend the freedoms that are that make our nation so great. We think this is going to
Fighting
be
to
an
defend
incredible
the
opportunity for the
freedoms.
Army to fill up our pipeline for the years to come.
What
Okay.
freedoms?
I've got questions. Is he reading from an auto cue or spitball and freeform?
No, this is on live on. where
It's
is it?
live.
You can,
So
you can look it up.
He's
It's-
not reading from an auto cue. He's square at the camera, right?
Yeah.
He's square at the camera. So he's just kind of free flowing here
He's
a little
free
bit.
flowing. This is all him.
Okay. In this Philip K. Dick book, people are told that there's
As
a
young
colony,
Americans
there's a colony outside, but it isn't. They're actually like getting rid of the population
across the
slowly,
country get to
right?
see all of the amazing
So I'm
things
like
that the
kind of
Army
like,
has
well, like
done,
look,
whether
you
it's
know,
helping with floods in North
if there
Carolina
are
or
soldiers on the
wildfires in
moon,
California, or we
you know, the Indians have just landed up there. The Chinese are on the dark side of the moon. On the dark side of the moon, Russia. Is this the new map? Is this the new map we're playing with? Dan Driscoll, U.S. Army Secretary. Is this soldier by himself? Is this soldier by himself, or is there a small unit or squad or group of soldiers up on the moon? And if so, what? They're not playing golf. If they're soldiers, they're not playing golf. What are they doing up there? Are they poking around?
What the hell's going on up there? Actually, like you could only imagine. I guess.
What's that NASA X aircraft that nobody knows anything about? It just goes up for months at a time. Nobody knows. Let me just. Is it X-47? Is it something like that? On
Might be
48 or something. X-48.
Oh yeah, I think it's X-48.
Okay. It's X-43.
Oh well, close enough.
No. You might be right. Hold on, X-48. Wing Boy, Boeing X-48 experiment. That's no, not X-48. X-37B. X-37B.
Okay.
I don't know if the AI, overview is the U.S. Space Force under NASA, which, because before Space Force was formed, NASA were running this, operates a secret reusable robotic space plane called the X-37B, which is used apparently, because it's so secret that everyone knows, that it's used for testing new technologies and conducting experiments in orbit, though it looks like a shuttle of some description. The X-37B resembles a smaller version of the space shuttle, but is uncrewed, we assure you, and launches vertically on a rocket, honestly, before landing horizontally like an aeroplane. So if you were to shuttle people to the moon in some form, the X-37B is a possibility on that one. I don't know if you're able to bring up a picture of that, but yeah, X-37-B. Yeah. There's I think there's other pictures of it at Cape Canaveral, and it's like, yeah, that's what it's saying's inside. But if you were going to house, yeah. There we go. Yeah, but it's been around for a while. It's been in use for at least 30 years. There you go. There's a solid picture of it. Yeah, strange, right? It's kind of like the old shuttle design, but it's more. It's been around for a while. So if you were like, all I was suggesting is that if you were going to put soldiers on the moon in a secret mission for NASA, which is a public body on behalf of the U.S. Army or Space Force, then and it now states on AI that the X-37B is being used by the Space Force exclusively, then that's a possibility. But I don't know, Draconi, do you think that was a slip of the tongue by the secretary there, or do you think that was a purposeful release of drip?
I want to think it is some kind of drip. I want to believe it's a drip, but it might have been also a slip of the tongue, so I'm 50-50. Okay.
I think it's maybe when somebody's on TV, they want to give impact. But I mean, this is a secretary of the U.S. Army, right? So is it another Lou Elizondo type of scenario where you're kind of accidentally on purpose making mistakes? If the guy's got an email and you're an American citizen, please email the Secretary of the Army there and say, hey, can we get a food packet up to the soldier on the moon? Perhaps send some cards.
There's a nice picture of it.
Yeah, it's a great design. But I don't know if you can how long has that been in service? is it like how long has that been in service? When were the first images taken of that thing?
But
I know it's been around. It's got to been around for at least 20, 25 years, which is like Space Force was only operational as far as we're aware for not many years. Oh, communication.
yeah, like that, right? Like a Star Trek. Hold on. I always have other videos also to play. I'm just not putting them up.
The X-37B developed by Boeing for U.S. Air Force and later operated by U.S. Space Force has been in service in its first orbital mission on April the 22nd, 2010. This marks the start of the operational history with the orbital test vehicle OTV-1 missions. As today, August 21, 25, the X-37B has been in service for approximately 15 years and 4 months. The program itself, development in 1999 under NASA before transitioning to the Air Force and DARPA at active orbital service began in 2010. The X-37B has completed 7 missions, accumulating over 3,774 days in orbit across these flights, with each mission testing advanced technologies and reusable spacecraft capabilities.
Yeah, first launch April 22nd, 2010. So it's operated by the USAF and then was moved over under command of Space Force, who have really cool outfits. Well, they do. They've got that special look, like this distinct. But I'm like, is that true? I don't know. It says key facts. I mean, it says it there I'm on the Boeing website itself. Operated out of Kennedy, or it lands at Kennedy Space Center, Vandenberg, the Space Force base. It is launched on an Atlas V, Falcon 9, and Falcon Heavy. But I would argue if you wanted to, because it's quite secretive on what they're using it for. There's not a great deal of information on it. So yeah, never a straight answer. Hello, cat.
Another really, really funny movie of mine. I don't care if I take the freaking ding.
Sir? What?
I always
Are
play
we
funny.
being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
It's a fucking massive
Found
piss
anything
helmet.
yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir.
That's my humor.
Just to
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Yeah, okay. Let's bring that.
I love it. It's my favorite one. Come on. You gotta add a little humor in every once in a while.
Spaceballs is great. They're making the second film.
Oh, brilliant.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Right,
Mel Brooks is
one-
back in town.
This one.
This is November 8th. And it's like really bright. And I've got to try to stay on it. It's the top of my shed right there.
Oh!
Thank you.
That's Chris Bledsoe.
It is really bright. Not very high either.
Yep. That's one of Chris Bledsoe's videos. The man who
I mean, it
says
just
he can call
appeared.
in
Look,
or...
check that out.
Whoa. What the
saw
hell is
that?
that?
That was the bird
That's the
that went.
Yeah, I thought it was a bird or a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell his voice,
Yeah.
though. This is Chris Bledsoe.
Really amazing. Because of the connection.
Yep.
This is November 8th. And it's like really bright. And I've got to try to stay on it. It's the top of my shed right there.
Yep.
Thank you. Wow. It is really bright. Not very high either.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
Yeah,
That's-
right there.
Yeah, that one. That one's,
That's a bird.
That's
check
That's a bird. You can see the wing flap.
that out.
Yes.
Wow. You saw that.
I saw the
And you
bird.
can see it was.
That's just
And you can see the top part of the tree was. And when that bird flew in, you could see that there was a top part of the tree, and then
I mean, it,
right there.
it just appeared. Look, check
You
that
can
out.
see the flapping.
yeah, and you can see it goes in the tree.
You saw that.
I've seen the bird,
That's the
dude.
spirit.
It's a bird, 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 birdie, bird, bird. It's a bird, 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 bird.
That was an orb that flew by, excited
Now
there.
that I don't
Did
know
a
what it
big
is.
S curve.
Can
The only
I
thing I can
can I
think
give a
of-
little
Right
shout out
here.
to a member in chat? Is that okay? Just want to give a little quick shout out.
Yeah.
To random
Give all the
content.
shout outs, man.
He's saying
Random
freaking-
content. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
random?
Yeah, freaking orbs, TM trademark. Yeah,
Too
we
many
go.
orbs, man.
I don't know, but like, yeah, maybe too many, but I think might like okay, if it's a
My
Bledsoe
body.
video, that gives one
Just gets
aspect to it. Take away from Bledsoe and just
Presence.
focus on the content.
And it came right
There's some
on.
weird things happening
Right
in this
when I
video.
raised my
Yeah.
hand.
There is. I
Okay,
mean, it
okay.
didn't stop.
That's-
It's right
that's
there. It didn't
curious.
keep going.
That is a curious thing.
It stopped.
Whether
Look,
it's
it was.
you,
Hold on, let's go back.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fully change it. Now
That
is that
was an
high
orb
out-
that
moving.
flew by, excited there.
ISS?
Did a big
No?
S curve.
But if it stopped, hold on. I want to see if it
Thank
stopped.
you. My hair, my body just gets electrified.
electrified?
Hold on. Let's see if it stopped.
And it came right on, right when I raised my hand and asked. What a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
it
It's
could be a
still
satellite.
going.
November 8th.
It's
Yep,
a
it's still
straight
going.
line. It's not scooting around left, right, and center. It seems to be following the direct. And I'm not saying UFO,
Satellite.
UAP have to like scoot around in a random way. Like obviously, when you've got the sky, you can go in any direction you want, and the most efficient point between A and B is a straight line.
But somebody's gonna say 80%. It's either satellite, the what's it called? The International Space Station.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the big one, but you could like the thing is
You
with
can test
video-
the times too.
Yeah.
I just-
But there are then you have the whole Starlink system like up there, like the
Oh,
train
that's
of
another
lights
one.
moving around, and then you've got other satellites as well which are moving around. But if you can discount those, if you can knock those out of the equation, what you remain with. What's interesting for me outside of the bird is kind of cool. The beginning, I think that's interesting because it goes but in front
Very
of the tree
high
line
either.
there, like from left to right. Just scroll
Yeah.
back 3 seconds.
Hold on.
I mean,
There it is.
Oh, right, okay, there
It
we go.
just
It's coming into
appeared
focus. You watch that one now.
check that out.
See the way it randomly
saw
moves.
that.
Yeah, a little bit, but hold on. Let me just back it up. It does kind of pop into the frame though, but that could be it's just too far away for the camera to pick up.
Hmm,
Right there,
hmm.
I mean, it
and it pops in.
just appeared. Look, check that out. Wow.
But it-
You saw that. That's the spirit.
That's the spirits.
It's electrifying.
It could be. Could be. All right, let's go to the next one. We spent a little bit of time on this one.
Just to let you know, Jay and Danielle, I'm gonna have to kung fu and bow
Gotta
out
get
here
still.
relatively soon. Okay,
Oh yeah, you're good, man.
no worries. Like yeah. Well, sun and moon. You know what I mean? Wing Chun, kung fu, man.
There's one.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, what's going on
hardcore.
here? Whoa. Okay. That's a pretty moving pretty swift.
That's fucking moving.
That's moving pretty swift.
Oh, it's moving.
How are
There's
we
another
zoomed in? Have we got any points of
star.
reference? Yeah, there's a star.
There's no points of reference. It's not. Oh, there's a star.
Yeah, so you got no idea of the altitude on that, or whether
You can't get altitude without 3 points of reference.
I mean, yeah, we go. Look, you see, look, there we go.
I mean, there's a whatever that was. I mean, those could be stars, and it could be under them, but I don't know.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Is it it feels generic. It doesn't feel
I'm on the fence. It could be
weird.
in the sun with a cloudy day, and it's taken through the clouds
unusual.
at night.
To me, it looks like an orb.
Or the moon.
It's very circular, isn't it? It's
I don't know if
very
that's
bright.
the moon.
It's very bright.
You're saying it's a moon?
I don't know if that's the
I don't think a moon moves unless it's
Because there's
static
some
and everything else is moving around it. But
I mean, it
Have you
doesn't-
tried making it lighter? Make it
Nothing. I'm just looking through them. All right, that one.
okay, here we go. This see, this is more like it. There we go.
Go to a better
yeah.
video, people. This is
Okay.
in the air. from
Hold
Miami,
on, this is
Florida.
below the wing. Oh, okay, this is it. Is this below the wing from the angle?
It freaking looks like it, don't it? Is that a camera system?
Unless it's like a two-tier aeroplane.
Hold on, let's look at that now. Oh, whoa. Damn, that's way too zoomed in, dude. What the hell? Whoa.
It's a saucer.
Ooh, I like that. You can see some definition there.
I'm calling legitimate on this one.
Huh?
I'm calling legitimate video on this.
Oh,
one.
yeah, dude. You're in the plane.
That's a good bit of footage. They're tracking.
Oh, yeah, here we
There's
go.
more of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They look like saucers to me.
They kind of do. Wow. You know what that looks like? That looks like one of those weather planes.
That's better. That's better. So you got the angle of the wing, so you're above it.
Oh my God, look at that. That's perfect, man.
It's a good video. That one. That's the kind of
it's not
video.
over yet, but
That's the kind of video I'd want to supply to a more professional debunking crew. You know.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's got to be military. That's got to be a drone from the military.
tracking the
Yep,
aircraft.
they're tracking the other orb. He's looking out the window. That's what he's doing, out of the porthole.
It's going to be me on my way to Peru. I'll be doing the whole thing.
Wow, there's a lot of shit out there.
That's a good one.
That's not bad.
That's a good video.
Let me get a good shot of this thing.
I mean, again, I'm like I stated before, I really am an absolute armchair enthusiast over this entire topic. But as far as UAP debunking, if I was more professional, I'd want this footage looked at in more depth to see what's really going on here. I mean, you got did you just scroll back? You see those pink flashes? Did you see the pink flashes next to you see the on the right wing? There's can you see the reflection? Can you
seen that? Yep.
You see the reflection on the inside of the perspex of the aeroplane. So obviously we're on the viewpoint of the inside. the red light of the wing is flashing. You see those lights there? There we go.
See the
Perfect.
red one right there.
That's the light flashing and reflecting on the inside. So we have to bear in mind that we're going through 2 layers of perspex for the window of the aeroplane. So is that giving the triple effect of what you see? What we're looking at now is 3 lights there, but it could just be 1. I mean, it doesn't detract from it.
Well, these ones are separated though, so I don't. And he's looking at 1 here, but when he goes back, I don't think those are different. Well, you know what? You might be right.
I'm just saying refraction and reflection.
But there is objects there, but they're doubled.
Yeah.
You see it right there. 1, 2, 1, 2.
So there could be a main source light in the clouds at a distance, which is tracking with them. But then from the perspective of the camera lens through the perspex of the window, then you're getting an artifact like effect afterwards, maybe.
But there is definitely something there.
Yeah. It's unusual. I like the video. Like I said, this one I'd pass up.
What the? You know, I hate guys that have shaky hands with their stupid cameras, man. Get a tripod.
My gut feeling is this some kind of street lamp that you're zooming in on, right?
No, I don't know. It's set. Well, hold on. Let's go to the beginning. It could be.
And then when you zoom in, you get I don't know. Also, the voices, like you'd be like, "What the frack is going on here?"
Well, when I do my videos, I don't go, "What the fuck?"
Well, I guess if you're desensitized to the kind of situation, or you're more able to handle. Me, I'm kind of like, do I need to run?
I call bull on this one.
Yeah. Danielle, Jason, I'm gonna have to say ciao for now. So thank you so much for having me on. A bit short notice there, but no worries. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, and, anytime you want to come on, man, just let me know.
I really enjoyed that. Cool. Peace out. Much love.
Later, brother.
Much love.
All right, so this is the alien bodies put through X-ray machine.
Some mummies again.
El primer estudio que se hizo fue una tomografía computarizada. El segundo estudio que se hizo fueron placas de rayos X simple. Y el tercero fue un estudio de fluoroscopía. En los 3 estudios se trató de ver la estructura, el esqueleto de estos cuerpos y se logró determinar que sí pertenece a un esqueleto único, no armado, de una sola pieza íntegra, que no se observa ninguna especie de armado o de manipulación del cráneo, como lo han dicho.
Que comieron, que habitaron en nuestro planeta allá en el desierto.
Externa o de armado externo, que por un solo cuerpo, un solo individuo.
Un estudio que ya se nos había ocurrido hace algunos años.
What do you think? On this one, I don't know, because these are the smaller ones.
Just kind of looks like paper mache. I don't know. It just This doesn't look right. The body, the bumps along the torso looks odd as well.
And this is from UAP James. Shout out
Super
to UAP
Cobra,
James.
Red Panda.
One of the most rememberable conversations I've had was the one that I had recently, where Anna Felina Luna and myself met with a whistleblower. I had to travel to get there, and I mean, it took me an entire day to get there and back. And it was someone who is coming from the nautical source, and so the activity that's happening under the ocean is what he was talking about, and it was kind of remarkable.
Under the ocean.
Almost reminded me of the movie Abyss. You asked me about a movie.
Oh yeah.
He didn't say Abyss, but the things he was talking about reminded me of the movie Abyss.
Now, in regards to the water kind of formation or the like almost jellyfish manta ray beings.
No, just that there is a structure in the deep ocean.
Wild.
Yes. And that was from Eric Burleson. Like, oh! In the deep ocean, people. And of course, we've got Stephen Greer. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Stephen Greer. I'm joining you from my home out in the Blue Ridge Mountains outside Charlottesville, Virginia, near the University of Virginia. And this is an update, sort of urgent. Many of you may have seen recently that the Disclosure Project pro bono attorney, Daniel Sheehan, who did the Pentagon Papers, Iran-Contra, the Silkwood case, and many others, is now working with Luis Elizondo. And so a lot of people are very confused on what's going on, since, of course, everyone on this call probably knows Luis Elizondo is a professional disinformation agent putting out false intelligence about the UFO matter in through the mainstream media.
Let's pause on there for a second. Lou Elizondo is a disinformation agent. I wouldn't have believed that before had it not been for his 25 years of intelligence service in the Army. And what does he do but leak everybody's email? That did it for me right there. I'm sorry.
Well,
you don't leak unless it was a point to make. You don't leak their emails.
The reason Mr. Sheehan is doing this, we've had a long discussion about it going back 2 or 3 weeks, is that Luis Elizondo approached him to help him with his legal case because the Pentagon was about to pull his security clearances. And it wasn't because he was doing things with TTSA, that they wanted him to do that. It was because he had resigned from TTSA, fallen out with the people that were the hardliners wanting him to present that there was an alien threat or a threat to the national security. And he has told 2 people on my team, including attorney Daniel Sheehan, that he knows, and the other people like Chris Mellon know, that there is no such thing as an alien threat, that there is not a threat to the national security, but that's the only way they can get this in front of the American people to get more overt funding for the Space Force and eventually a conflict with these extraterrestrial civilizations. He has flat out said he knows that everything he's been saying about this being a threat is untrue. Now, Daniel Sheehan has also shared, and this is even more explosive, that Luis Elizondo has informed him that he, in fact, has been in a facility where an actual extraterrestrial vehicle was stored. Now, why is that important? Because he's all over the news, 60 Minutes, every mainstream news channel, along with.
Now, let's pause it there, okay? Now, listen, people. You remember what they said about Lou Elizondo, right? Remember what he said about Lou Elizondo. Now, let's take it a little bit step farther. Let's talk about Skywatcher for a second. Just for a second. Now, you remember months ago, everybody, I was talking about how Skywatcher was 100% never going to show you a UAP or a UFO to your face. And I was right for one reason only. You ready for this one? I was a weapons of mass destruction specialist in the Army. And I know that the Atomic Energy Act says anything nuclear or a weapon of mass destruction. You don't think a UFO is a weapon of mass destruction? Jake Barber will never be able to show a UFO on U.S. soil because of this.
But we don't need a UAP bill. Don't need it. Congressman Burchett has echoed this. I've shared it in posts. I've shared it in interviews that I've done. Under Title 18, 831, and 832, the federal government has the authority with eminent domain to seize any unregistered nuclear materials or weapons of mass destruction, which a flying saucer would definitely come under. And if you think they wouldn't do it, ask Bob Lazar when in 2017, the FBI descended on his business with a search warrant for, guess what? Unregistered nuclear materials.
What have I been saying the last months, Lady Daniel?
Yes, you said the same thing.
I said the exact same thing months ago. Weapons of mass destruction. It's not about the nuclear. It doesn't matter about that. Forget that part of it. Okay? That's what they want you to focus on. Oh, but it's the nuclear Act of 1957. Am I right? 1957. Anyway, but there's a clause in there that says, including weapons of mass destruction, which a UFO falls under. So Skywatcher would have brought down this UFO. They would have immediately cut all the fucking cameras in that area. They would have stormed it, and you never would have seen it, people. They're lying to you. They want money. Skywatcher needs money.
What I don't understand is why would they classify a UFO as weapons of mass destruction?
Because of the fact that it can be used as a weapon of mass destruction. Anything that can be used as a weapon of mass destruction, they can classify that under. It's like their go-to for anything not nuclear. You got a chemical in your house. It's not nuclear, but it's still a weapon of mass destruction. You could still do something with that and make it bigger in something. The chemical's not nuclear, but now it's a weapon. You can still do something with a UFO.
Yeah, with a warp core, you can create
what happens? You run that UFO as fast as you can into the freaking White House from space. There's a giant hole in the ground. You know
I don't
I mean?
know. This planet is crazy with its war.
But I've been saying this for months. Jake Barber is a effing liar. And I will tell him to his face. You know why? Because I was right. Let's do it one more time, everybody, so I can listen in.
But we don't need a UAP bill. Don't need it. Congressman Burchett has echoed this. I've shared it in posts. I've shared it in interviews that I've done. Under Title 18, 831, and 832, the federal government has the authority with eminent domain to seize any unregistered nuclear materials or weapons of mass destruction, which a flying saucer would definitely come under.
Boom! Somebody FOIA the shit out of Skywatcher's team or do something because they're lying to us, people. They really are. I was right all along. I've been saying this for freaking months. I've been saying it, and Lady Daniel has been echoing it, and everybody else has been echoing it on this channel. We need to keep echoing it. They're full of shit. Damn it. Full of crap. And it don't matter to me. Somebody give me Jake Barber. I want to tell him he's full of crap. Damn. Or somebody get me Jake Barber so I can ask him how he's going to get around the law of the government to show that UFO. I love this TR3B. Oh. That's ours, everyone, just in case you didn't know. Most definitely ours. Because you can see. All right, let me go back. Right there. You can see like the ad actually has wings in the back to stabilize it. See? Boom! There we go. Almost got it. There it is. See, it's got two wings in the back. That's one of ours. It's a stabilizer. If this is a real flying saucer, wouldn't need them. Right?
Yeah.
Oof.
Seems to, that's the interesting part of it, that warp bubble thing.
But question, couldn't it be instead of them warping out, they're camouflaged? They didn't go anywhere. They're right there still.
You don't think they...
I'm just saying it could be possible that ball around the ship just made the ship invisible. And it's still there. I don't know. You don't know if it jumps or not because you can't really see it jump. You just see it disappear. So that's the only part that I didn't know. Like, you can see where it's like, boom, one bubble, two bubbles.
Have you got those videos of the portals or wormholes?
Yeah. I got them.
And it's also spherical in shape.
Yep, I got them. Here, I'll let you guys watch this one real quick while I pull that one up.
We're seeing.
All right, we're looking at the interview suite at S4. It's kept dark for the comfort of the aliens. The figure who is just barely visible in the left foreground is the telepath, and behind the camera is a raked seating area for observers. Although in this case...
In case anybody didn't know, this is the alien interview that came out that was strenuously went through and supposedly proven correct, but I don't know.
I believe the only other person present was a military aide. The alien is seated behind a glass partition in a biocontainment area, which is maintained at biosafety level 2, the lowest designation. That's primarily for the protection of the aliens, not us. The theory is that if they were going to infect us with an alien bug, it would have happened 50 years ago. In fact, all the indications are the aliens eliminated microbial and viral life from their own ecosystem long ago. They aren't susceptible to our diseases directly, but it has been shown that microbes can reproduce and form colonies within their respiratory systems, which tends to exacerbate the debilities they seem to suffer anyway in our environment. In fact, you can see here the alien is beginning to flag. The interview was not going well. The telepath was trying to clarify some points from a previous interview, but he wasn't receiving coherent responses. As you can see, the being is in real distress. At this point, the telepath is sending out a message to the medical staff. He's trying to communicate with the alien, but he's getting no response.
That's the one I was showing before. That black and white one I showed before, black and white of the choking alien on this one.
There's no direct connection.
And DNI means Department of Naval Intelligence. It is a kind of it was supposed to be a branch of the Navy, but there's no official proof that the DNI actually existed. But
between his space and the biocontainment area, that's the aide stepping in on the right. The medical staff should be there by now. They're slow in responding.
Hold on, let me play.
There they are. I have to say the medical personnel at S4 are less than first rate. They tend to be selected for their willingness to keep secrets rather than their medical competence. By the way, he's not shining that light into the eyes. It looks that way, but in fact he's checking for hemorrhaging around the eye sockets and in the nasal cavity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, supposedly this was proven true.
It's very hard for me to watch.
He tracked down the doctor, the nurses, everything, Lady D.
So they managed to get all the staff that were in the video.
They got the entire staff in the video. This guy didn't debunk it. He proved it. It's true that he got the doctor's name. He got the person's name that's talking in the background, muffled. He's got the person who comes over, the doctor who actually checks the aliens inside of his mouth. He had that person's name who was on the base at the same time. He got. He even got the company that made and designed the actual. You see that little green thing in the back, that little green bar? That's where the beeping's going. See, that's his heart rate on that machine back there. Apparently, he had that enhanced, and that machine back then was only built by IBM, and it was one of a kind. So he was able to track it to where it went to the next location. And that's them just there. Then it stops. But, all right, you wanted to see also, because I've got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's kind of weird.
I was going to compare that to the sphere that was around the TR3B.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got another one after this one too. I got the mall, the Florida Mall, as well too. This is just one of them. Remember, I told you before I had the other one. I actually found it. Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
So how would this look like in night vision?
I don't think this is night vision. I think this is.
Yeah, but what would it look like in night vision?
In night vision, it wouldn't look like that.
Do you feel that the sphere would look like that TR3 video that it's bright?
But you see in the beginning, it's not like a sphere per se. It goes around in a circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
It still continues circle, 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 big, 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 and then
the other one looks more spherical.
I definitely don't know about this one, but if it is real, it's the
See, it's spherical.
Like, and then he's gone. I don't know. But, I mean, you have to say something had to have happened there because of all the people moving away. And then they're coming back in to check it out.
It seems to be also just check to see if it reflects in the windows around. Yeah, it's got the floor. It's reflecting on the floor.
Yeah, it's reflecting right on the floor. Yep. Now no reflection.
Mm.
You see that guy who was like trying to touch where the thing was? This, I don't know about this one. I'd love to. This is China, so it's not like we're going to get anything out of it. I was lucky to get this.
But one thing is quite fascinating with that one. You can actually make out there's a landscape in there.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me go back.
I'll just zoom in. Can't really. No, it's not really working well.
Yeah, look right there. Right there. I got it.
Yeah.
There's like a little something there. But are you really going to walk through it? I'd throw something through it. I ain't walking through it. Jesus.
Kind of reminds me of the story of the green children. Have you heard about this story?
Yeah. All right, let's call that one. I have no idea. This one is Mall in the USA.
It looks like that other one that was flipped around, isn't it? Or was it just...
No, this is the
one in
Florida Mall, supposedly.
And what about the other one that was also in a mall? Is it the same one that's flipped around?
Let me see. We've got that guy there in a black mask, okay?
Okay.
So, hold on 1 second here. And I'll bring that one back up. All right. Let's bring that one back up now. Hold on.
No, it seems to be different. Similar.
It's
Similar
similar,
thing,
but it's different because there's a black mask. Hold on. Let me hold on. Does that guy have a black mask on? He does.
That guy, yeah, he's got a
That's the same video.
Yeah, it's flipped.
That's the same video. He flipped it. All right, TikTokers, stop taking videos and flipping them. Making UAP discovery look like an idiot. Next. So that's the real one. So the real one came from China. Wow. That even makes it better, though, because we ain't going to get no more information out of it. All right. So let's go to the next one. This one is authenticated, and I will tell you why. This is a video that my buddies sent me in Afghanistan. Marines in, let me see here, Afghanistan. March 6th, 2024.
Para mucho más contenido, sígueme en...
Yeah, we won't go with the captions. Yep. Hats off to the Marines in Afghanistan. I have no idea what that is.
Looks like a mothership to me. Salsa.
It kind of does. And isn't that what the ships actually do too? They turn to the side like this.
Yeah.
And then they start moving. Well, that one's
It's even got a little light on the top there that flashed.
yeah,
It's even got a little light on the top there that flashed.
Yeah, and something on the bottom. Huh. It's not a bad video. Wish we had more stuff to go with it, though. Oh, here we go. Orb. That's a definite orb. Out of a plane, night vision, out of the porthole.
Yeah, you can see this one's got the eyeball feature on it as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's a good video. Look at that orb. Just pacing that plane. Oh, it went past it. Wait. Did it just go in front of the plane?
No. Wait.
Yeah.
Which one's the front of the plane?
Right there. It just moved in front.
Okay.
Look.
Okay.
Right at the end. Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's
yeah.
the front.
Yeah. At the front, yeah.
And then right at the end, it goes right in front of the plane. I like this one. I'm going to put this in my folder. All right. Let's do the next one. This one. Let's not go with my commentary. This is my video.
Oh, yours. It's a pretty good
Yes.
one, that.
One of mine. This is with wait a minute, hold on. Let me see what I took it with. Hold on. This is with a 6K Ultra HD camera, people. So don't tell me fucking Skywatcher can't fucking fit $300 or, well, this is actually $550. $550 into their budget. And it records in 6K. 6K Ultra HD. And I didn't even have to spend an arm and a leg for it, people. Like, that was like $500 right there. See how clear that is? I don't have the ring around it. I don't got any of that crap.
What is that branches moving in front of it? Or?
No, that's way in the sky. I haven't zoomed in.
So that's actually the
Way
atmosphere, atmospheric effects around it.
Oh yeah. I've got a way better one too. You want to see an orb? I'll show you an orb.
It's actually looking at you because it's got the red eyeball feature looking back at you.
Oh, just wait. Let me show you something here. You want to see an orb? I'll show you my orb. My favorite one.
Your balls.
Oh, that is mine. That is all the way zoomed in.
You can't say you don't have any balls.
All the way zoomed in. That is 6K Ultra HD. But Skywatcher gives you a balloon, right? I ain't giving you no damn balloon. I fucking zoomed in with a 6K Ultra HD camera. $6K Ultra HD. Yeah. What do you think, Lady D? Then we got.
I wish I had that camera. I wish I had that camera to do the mothership in the clouds. Would have
we got
been
that
much.
one too. Airborne laser test. Let me see if I got that one in this one right now. So I can get that one up. Oh no, that's the one I was looking for too. Oh man. That's actually my favorite one there. I just put on, well, you'll see in a second.
Okay.
I'm looking for the one that you wanted me to put up with the mothership because I know I have it in here. I had too many videos. Wow. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, let's do the next one here. This one is another one of mine. Ultra HD, 6K. That is an orb above my house. I'm trying to zoom in on with Ultra HD 6K. I've got a tripod like everyone should have. That
I've only got an iPhone.
That no, and it's not an iPhone or anything like that. It's on a tripod. Why? Because you want it stable. You don't want your video moving everywhere and this and that and not being stable. I like my video stable so I can see it. All right, hold on. I'm still looking for that one. Dang it. I got too many videos, Lady D. I really do. I have over 487 in this phone.
Have you seen that mothership flyover video?
I have not.
Where there's a car. I had uploaded to Face
this morning. Live.
Hold on. Before this one, put on this one. All right, go ahead, Lady.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to Feces book and get it.
Wow, look at that thing.
I think I put on X as well.
I don't know what the...
Yeah, I'll get it. I've got it in my mothership collection.
I don't know what the... I don't know. Wow.
Looks like a blurry ship.
I don't know what to say about that.
I'm going to go and get, I think it's an analysis.
150, 300 pounds.
Could they tell what the source of power was of this craft?
Yeah, it was like a reverse gravitational thing of some kind. In fact, one.
Yeah, you've seen this one?
Later on, I got the mathematical code for reversing gravity.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
3x5 card. I guess.
Yep. I think that's AI.
You think this is AI?
Yep.
Evidence.
Well,
how would you say it's AI?
Later on,
how many seconds is it?
We viewed the autopsy film, and then the colonel said, "What we've got in here is we're interviewing a gray alien."
All right, right there. How did you feel at that moment?
Well, I thought, boy, we had no idea we were going to see the real thing. All we saw was film.
You had to have a little bit of heart racing at that moment.
My boss was able to go in and had a partial interview with him.
So what did this gray alien look like? Could you describe him a little bit?
This one looked a little bit oriental.
So I'm just wondering if it looked almost human, what about this didn't look human?
it didn't look human as far as the skin tone and basically the shape of it and the size.
How was its head size compared with a normal human, for example?
Brain was kind of a little bit bigger. And some of the nose was very, very small. And the ears were just like holes. Mouth was very small.
Now, why were they bringing you out here at all, anyway, to see an alien? What was the point?
To go back and tell the president they actually had one.
So he did not know at this point if there was an alien at S4?
No.
What did you do then at Area? Were you done, or did you have other things to do with
Yes, so
S4?
basically we were kind
All
of
right.
done.
I've got. All right, here we go. All right, so that was of. Oh, who was that? Remembering Paul Hellyer. Oh, Paul Hellyer. And then we've got this one.
He's on Earth at this present time, and at least two of them probably working with the United States government. Our investigation was launched into this whole subject, and a document was prepared which concluded that at least 4 species had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. And this is my own view at this stage as well. The survival plan for the human species is an aide-memoire, and I name 5 different species here. I'm aware of more now. As a matter of fact, I saw a document just a few days ago that mentioned 20. And I think you, Mr. Chairman, were interested in some of the places they might come from. And I have in here Zeta reticuli, R-E-T-I-C-U-L-I, reticuli, Pleiades, Orion, Andromeda, and the Altair star systems. So I don't think we can any more refer to them as they, because they're not an amorphous mass. They are different species and consequently may have different agendas. I don't think we can say that they all have the same agenda any more than we could say that the United States, China, and Russia had the same agenda. Our real interests
I'm
may be
always
very
excitable,
similar,
random.
but as of now, our perceived interests are still
Always get pumped up for
apart.
disclosure.
The seventh, the other species that I learned about not too long ago was called the tall whites. And this is when Paula Harris broke the story just a few years ago. And through her good offices, I had the chance to talk for about 3 hours with former Airman Charles Hall.
That one of your mothership lady? Send that to me on Facebook, on Messenger.
And
you've lost
to
it.
this absolutely
No, I have it in my video, so I'd rather just download it again real quick so I didn't have to look through 400. 450 something, 500 videos.
fascinating
What
story.
you can do is make compartments
how he
where
was working.
you have your orbs, your
That's what I'm
sources,
doing now.
your motherships, and then other shaped ones.
Yeah.
First of all, he was scared out of his skin. But after that, when he got to know them, how he was working with, and finally they became to trust each other and have a good working relationship with the tall whites.
We got 4
at
people
the
watching.
gunnery
Hey,
range
you guys doing out
at
there?
Indian Springs in Nevada.
Oh, let's.
And these tall whites were living
interaction
on
going
United
here.
States
What do you
Air
guys
Force
wanna see?
property and working in cooperation with the United States Air Force and sharing technology.
All right, that was the Canadian Defense Minister. Let's see another one. Let's do FAA.
Maybe up to the 50s, it looks like.
Altitude now?
No, there's one way up high, and
019er. I'm sorry, 3024.
15 South of Newburgh, 10 to 250 for last gate 35.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot. Yeah, we're not seeing anything. Getting lots of different reports out there. Some at 30, some all the way up to 50,000.
There we go.
3, 4 different lights. Does it look like they're around your altitude now?
No, there's one way up high and one about my altitude. Moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern.
What? Regular planes can't do
Medevac
that.
1 Lima Foxtrot, roger. I said 2207, contact Portland approach 118.1.
118, rise 1207, good night.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, roger. You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there and all the...
Back that up.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, go ahead.
Just had another one show up about my
there it is.
1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean in red.
Zipping in and out of the ocean, back and forth to the plane.
Moving at extreme speed.
Extreme speed.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, roger. You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there and all the reports you've given us are good information. Appreciate it.
I love this one. So if anybody wants this one, they can email me. I'll send it to them. This is the one with the, it's pretty long, but that is the one with the, oh yeah, here we go. UFO sighted by Marines on patrol. Hold on, let me go back. This is what was given to me as well. Marines on patrol in Iraq, January 2nd, 2008. Again, hats off to the Marines for this one. Sending me the video.
Come on, we're going to record this side.
Well, let's hear the sound too. Let's give a hat out to the Marines.
Big vertical streaks in the sky.
This is Iraq, 2008.
Come on, we're going to record this side.
I have no idea what the hell they are.
Unusual encounters, or whatever it is.
He's looking through NBG goggles right now. What the hell that is?
Is that the main one over there? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's cool.
If I can get this damn thing open. There we go.
See it?
Look at that shit.
Oh, that big is. Yeah. How big can you see it now? Real bro.
Ow. Man, that's weird.
Let me see your lighter.
No, I don't have one.
Lady D, what in the... What?
That's my favorite.
Dude, look at it.
Have you ever seen that?
You seen it through the NBG yet?
Come here and look at it.
That's some weird shit. Look at it. Did you see it, Cheetah?
Yeah, there's multiple.
They're all over the place.
Like 367 of them.
Oh, there they are. Yep, there's multiples. They're all over the place over there.
But that's the main one. That's the brightest one.
There's one.
There's some over here.
There's 1, 2,
I don't know
3
if it's
there.
the way the
There's
stars
1,
are shining.
2, 3, 4 there.
You also have a red haze over there, so.
Red haze. Where?
That's weird.
Oh, well, you wouldn't see the red haze.
I don't want to know.
He said, I don't want to know right at the end. That's what he said. He said, I don't want to know. Listen.
That's weird.
What could it be? I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. You don't want to try to find out. All right, here's another one. This could be fake or not fake. This is of the supposed video of the Galactic bell being used. Been circulating the internet. Not too sure about this one, but kind of thinking more. I think
one thing is, One thing is annoying about these videos, most of the time it's all blurry.
And this is blurry.
Yeah, but blurry.
All right, let's get to some UFO news here.
Tart, who you know well, and you've done a wonderful interview
Thank
with on
you
News
to Red
Nation,
Panda.
and he's carved out a wonderful niche for himself through News Nation
Red
and his
Panda.
reality check show. People should check that one out. Discussed a while back a UFO so big that it couldn't be moved and was
And
actually
Lou
built
Elizondo, of
over,
course,
Lou,
big one.
and it's still used to this day as a working building. And I wonder, was that something you had heard of at the time, and how common could that be?
I unfortunately cannot discuss that. I have to be very careful. I can discuss what is in the book because I have approval to do that. What you are referring to is something that I would not be able to confirm or deny. And let me be very clear with that. I cannot elaborate at all. If someone else has elaborated on
He cannot elaborate at all about the giant UFO that was
it,
too big
that's
to
fine.
move.
I have not been given any permission to
But actually, him saying, I don't have permission to talk about the giant UFO that might be buried, that's still an admission.
discuss anything like that.
Help me then, because on a similar tact, and it's my next question anyway.
Then he's still admitting it's possibly true.
Shape's often discussed as well as size. But on Joe Rogan, you mentioned a USO, so underwater, UFO basically, so big that it was the size of a small city block captured off an oil rig. So some people are going to hear this, and I'm used to the UFO conversation, but wonder why you can mention that, but not potentially.
Because he's not mentioning sources, methods, places, times, dates, all that. He just says what it is. We know this already. But now after that, somebody came out with a plea to Lou Elizondo. Actually, not to Lou Elizondo, to Ross Coulthart. Please tell us where the UFO is.
Good afternoon. I'm Moneypenny. And what you're
Money
about to hear
Penny
is the result of a few days of joint investigative research work with my colleague ChatGPT-5. Together, we believe we have identified the one US military building most likely to be concealing a massive UFO, possibly. Armed. For decades, this was Strategic Air Command's home, the command center for every American nuclear bomber and missile. Then, in 2012, construction began on something new, the Command and Control Facility, known as C2. Of course, I can't tell with absolute certainty that this is the object. Official notes that it's quite possible, because he uses plural. Maybe this UFO that Ross saw not in the United States flew over from Australia. Who knows? Ross was a little bit piddly when he said so. But I'll tell you something. There is a very odd, underground, massive facility built under this place in Nebraska, which is exactly the right size to host a giant UFO that has been spotted and reported on the same day that all the construction and all the finance changed. And a building that is more expensive than the Pentagon has got to have some secrets, don't you think?
She gives Ross 3 hours to respond, and he comes back with...
Some of that shit is so big, it can't be moved.
Is that what you're saying, Ross? Is that what you've been
That's
told?
exactly what I'm saying.
How big is big?
Big. So big, they built a building over it. In a country outside of the United States of America.
And before you leave, is there anything else you can tell us about this gigantic vehicle that's too big to move? What were you told specifically? Come on, just give me some more details.
I've told you
on this.
all. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to get in trouble.
Damn you, Ross!
Saying what I said. I'm going to get in trouble.
Got me on tenterhooks.
Let me just tell you this. I know exactly where it is.
My goodness. My goodness. Do you think that's going to come to light?
One day.
One day.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because it's absolutely gobsmacking that it's being kept as a secret.
Jesus.
Imagine having an object that's so big It's just not conceivable to move it.
I can't. I can barely even comprehend that.
Yeah. I thought it was bollocks when I heard it too, and most people listening to this will anyway. But yeah, I mean, again, just an allegation, but one that I'm, assured should be taken seriously and hopefully will be being investigated by the Congress. Because again, where did the money come from? What's that money accounted for? The continued security and control of such an object for many decades. Who's paid for that? What programs have paid for that? Has that been disclosed to taxpayers?
A lot of people have been saying, oh, you come out and just say it, Ross. Well, fuck you. I'm not going to say it. The bottom line is, why the hell should I say it? I'll say it when I'm feeling good and ready.
That is exactly what he says on the news. That's exactly what he said to Red Panda, by the way. Princess, what's her name?
Excuse me?
What was that girl's name?
Moneypenny.
Moneypenny. This is what he responded to Moneypenny. Ready?
This is one thing a lot of people have been saying. Oh, you come out and just say it, Ross. Well, fuck you. I'm not going to say it. The bottom line is, why the hell should I say it? I'll say it when I'm feeling good and ready, when I've got my ducks lined up in a row and I've got my ammo and I'm ready. People in the UFO, UAP world seem to think this is entertainment. It's not entertainment. We're not under any obligation to tell you anything. The bottom line is, we'll report what we find when we're ready to do it and when the sources are ready to speak. And that might take a while, but I'm all about protecting sources and making sure they feel comfortable about coming forward. And
I'm okay with what he said about protecting sources, but I don't like how he singled this girl out and said, you want me to come out? F you. That was a little arrogant. I do like Ross, though. No bull. I like him.
A lot of people have been saying, oh, you come out and just say it, Ross. Well, fuck you. I'm not going to say it. The bottom line is, why the hell should I say it? I'll say
it. And I do.
When I'm
I agree with him, though. Okay, I do agree with it. He has to protect his sources. You have to agree with that, Lady D.
Feeling good and ready when I've got my ducks.
I'm kind of like in the middle.
You're in the middle?
Because there's a lot of times it is so much suppressed information going out there. And why is he holding back that information? Is he holding it back to somehow conjure a narrative around it?
I don't know. But like he did say here, hold on, let's play it again here from here.
Lined up in a row and I've got my ammo and
I've got my ammo and everything, my lines, ducks in a row and everything. He's talking about, like, if he lets this thing out, they might be looking at him. And he wants to make sure his ducks
ready.
are in a row.
People in the UFO, UAP world seem to think this is entertainment. It's not entertainment. We're not under any obligation to tell you anything. The bottom line is, we'll report what we find when we're ready to do it and when the sources are ready to speak. And that might take a while, but I'm all about protecting sources and making sure they feel comfortable about coming forward. And that was
okay. I'm okay with protecting sources. I'm not okay with keeping information that he could put out to the American public.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Protect the sources, but just focus on the object itself.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that one totally. All right, so everybody wants to know, how can they actually make an underground tunnel like this one, which is I'm already going to tell you right now, people. This is an underground tunnel. This is the Tonopah, hold on, TON test range. And you can look that up. This vehicle runs and goes right underneath of it. Underneath this mountain. Where did it go? Well, let me tell you, everybody. There is a way to dig inside of a mountain, and we will now find that out for ourselves. And they can dig right under your feet. China actually has a new tool that we've had for years.
Is the reason why China can build anything. It's called the Tunnel Boring Machine, TBM, and it's one of the most powerful and silent giants in modern engineering.
Now, we've already had this, okay, everyone? Now, picture this. As long as you are a certain number of feet down from an object, say like a building on the surface, and you're about, I'd say, more than 2,000 feet down, you won't cause a collapse.
Engineering. TBMs are used to dig through.
Of course, you would if it wasn't sealed. This seals it as it goes through. It cuts through the rock, and it literally like boils the outside of the rock there. So it's like it seals it as a tunnel.
Mountains, under cities, and beneath rivers without disturbing the surface above. That means no explosions.
See? Right there.
The surface above. That means
you've got people up on top and you've got people below.
Means no explosions, no collapsing rocks, and no noise echoing through populated areas. Just smooth, precise excavation. These machines are designed like underground factories, stretching over 100 meters long and weighing thousands of tons. Here's how it works. The rotating cutting head at the front grinds through rock and soil, while a conveyor belt behind it moves the debris out of the tunnel. At the same time, concrete segments are automatically installed behind the machine to form the tunnel wall, allowing for continuous, seamless progress. It's engineering poetry in motion. China uses hundreds of these machines, many of which are domestically built and customized.
Whoa! Back up. China uses hundreds of these machines, did it just say? How many cities they got underground? You caught that, right, Lady?
To form the tunnel walls, allowing for continuous, seamless progress. It's engineering poetry in motion. China uses hundreds of these machines.
Hundreds?
Many of which are domestically built and customized for different terrains, from soft soil near rivers.
I'll bet you any money, Lady D. China's like an anthill underneath.
To hard granite in the mountains.
I feel
it's
that
thanks to
they're probably doing that if there's like a nuclear catastrophe.
TBMs that China
defensive, of course,
has built the world's longest undersea tunnel, hundreds of metro systems in record time, and railways that pass straight through entire mountain ranges.
Wow. So if anybody wants to know like how they can actually do this,
disturbing the surface above, that means,
right there. You've got this machine that can make that and seal it along the way. And that is how you get these tunnels that are thousands of feet underground. Yeah, you might feel a little vibration in your area. You know those videos where, Lady D, where they pick up that weird vibrations or something and they're like, oh, I hear something on the ground. I hear something under the ground, right? It's like it's like a machine. That could be this boring right underneath your house. You wouldn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
It's self-sealing.
Yeah, because it makes it digs, and with a conveyor belt, it transports all the rocks that it's dug, and then it lays the concrete to seal the tunnel.
These are all the x-rays of the beings. And I thought these were kind of neat. Yeah, we're about done here, Lady D. Yeah, this is the one
I was just yawning from the boring machine.
Oh yeah, this is boring, believe me. This one's the little one that's actually like I don't know if that one's real or not. That one I think could be put together. So we're gonna remove that one.
This equation has 4 factors, a little bit of multiplication.
Now, I want to say what this one is first. Bill Gates had told us a long time ago that we are rushing to extinction with our population. That we need population safeguards put into place that we don't go past a certain point. Let's see if anybody catches what he said.
So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to 0. And that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to 0. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to 0. That's back from high school algebra, but let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by.
Could lower that with vaccines, yeah.
He said reproductive health care, vaccines, and this, we can lower that population number.
And when vaccines are supposed to be saving lives, not ending lives.
But that's not what he said. Listen.
That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
He is saying vaccines to
lower that population number by 10 or 15%.
He said with vaccines. Yeah.
Hold on, we'll say it one more time here.
On new vaccines, healthcare, job on people. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion.
Oh, wow.
Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
We can lower that by 10 or 15%.
But there we see an increase of about 1.3.
He's talking about people, population control, and new vaccines. That's what he's talking about. Because that would lower the number.
Let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Why are we lowering the population by 10 or 15%? That's the only way you lower carbon emissions, to lower the people.
Actually, to lower carbon emissions would be actually having different transport systems that are not.
People are the cause. Carbon equals people times whatever times whatever times whatever.
Now the funny thing is, you got the rich folk, which are like 1%. But they consume more energy than like what we do. They fly private planes, everything, polluting the atmosphere all the time, and they have the cheek to say that everybody else is doing a problem. And number two, Bill Gates doesn't even have a degree in science.
No, he doesn't. He does not have a degree in science. I don't even think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Elon Musk is a child prodigy, right? Mm-hmm. However, does he have a major degree? Or is he a child prodigy? Somebody correct me if I'm
I've
wrong.
known
I
that.
don't want to put Elon down at all because I know he's a smart guy.
He is a smart man, but I know that he does take ideas from other people.
I've heard that before.
So his ideas are not always original.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. I will say that. Let's see this other one here that I'm gonna put up there real quick before I'm looking at different ones here that I wanted to show really quickly before we got off here because it's getting kind of late here.
But are you going to be on a podcast with Elon? You said you might have a possibility.
That is a possibility. Got some good news also as far as a guest that's going to be on Wednesday of next week talking about the newest UAP disclosure news. They will be talking about disclosure. All right, fine. I'll just tell you guys. Guess who's going to be on next week on Wednesday, okay? Wednesday next week, we've got Stephen Bassett, Paradigm Research Group, COO, coming on to talk about UAPs, the latest UAP news from Congress that he knows about, the latest whistleblowers that will be coming out in Congress. That'll be Stephen Bassett on Wednesday of next week. It'll be on, I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just got done talking to him today and confirming that. So we are confirmed in for Stephen Bassett, Paradigm Research Group. He's with Danny Sheehan, and hopefully he'll be on there as well. Hopefully we'll get Danny on there as well. Because last time I had Stephen Bassett on, it was the day of Danny's birthday. And I could hear them up top, and they were partying. And he was like, Jason, I want to stay, but I really want to get up there. And I'm like, dude, I'll have you on again, like anytime. And he just got a hold of me. Well, I got a hold of him, and he was like, let's do it. When do you want me on? I said, can we do next week? He's like, let's do it. So we're going to have him on doing the latest UAP news. So I would send you a link, Stinky N, but we're almost done with this podcast. So I just want to finish it out. But I will. And I appreciate your support. I do. And if you come up in the beginning of it, when it's starting, I won't mind sending you a link at all. You can jump right up here with us. But yeah, we're just about the end though. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll go on. We got 3 videos, and these are just going to be, one is a UAP and 2 are kind of strange ones. This one is the Jurassic dinosaur looking alligator that I will never, ever, ever go near. Ever.
Looks like there's a bird or a lizard riding on its back.
Oh, there is. It's a little bird. It's a bird. Do you see the size of that mother? Wow. No. Hell no. Oh my God.
Oh, the bird's still on his back.
Yep. So, Lady D, are you gonna stay there and you're gonna take the video of that? I would.
Actually, where I came from, they used to have crocodiles. Well, one thing that's quite fascinating about alligators, crocodiles tend to mostly walk with their dragging their bellies on the ground.
For
when
anyone
they move.
who doesn't believe that UFOs care about us, watch this video. What is that? It just changed the direction. Shows up, goes up, and it literally pulled it with it. Boom! It didn't hit the city. Right when it shows up, right there, just starts showing up. And then it pulls it because it's going up. It actually shows up, right? And then it goes upwards like this. And as it's going upwards, it pulls that with it. Boom. Right there. And it pulled it up. So whoever does the thing, they actually care. They care.
There seems to be something else further up in the sky as well. So you see the object appear.
It's right there. Oh, I see it right there.
And there's another one at the
right
top.
there. I see it now. Yep. Yeah, there's two objects.
Yeah.
But it does pull it away. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's a meteorite. I don't know if it's space junk.
Or it's a missile.
Hey, don't think it's a missile. I don't think
I heard last year UFOs had stopped 10 missiles.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. All right, everyone. Here's our last one for the night. This is black goo.
That one to me still looks like a sea slug. That one.
I don't know. Because it just wraps around.
Yeah, it's like that black goo, on Star Trek. I mean, Star Trek. Next Generation. There was an episode about a pool of black stuff, sentient black stuff.
Oh man, that crab never had a chance. Oh, poor crab. I don't know. That one always gets me. I always think it's really weird. It really is. All right, everyone. The last one for the night. I gotta play this one because I love this freaking video. All right. I don't know, and I don't care what anybody's position is on the war on Ukraine because this is my channel, and I'm gonna say it anyway. I fight for Zelensky any day. Any day. Zelensky called me up from Ukraine and said, "Hey, Albertson, I need some help. I'm on my way. Let's go." I love that man. That man has my vote any day of the year. He stands his ground. He does not want the Russians to take his damn land. And why should he? They were there first. Come on. Give you a little bit of intake just in case nobody saw this before. This is in the beginning of the Ukraine war with Russia. Russian warships have now surrounded an island off the coast of Ukraine. And there is four soldiers on this island right now, only 4, defending the island from the entire Russian fleet. And this is what they say to the Russian fleet. I freaking love it. I'd say the same thing. This is the Russians talking to the island. I suggest you lay down your arms and surrender. Asking if they copy. Well, this is it. Should I just go tell them to...
Yeah! Yeah! That was funny, that.
Yes!
Me, I don't like war. I would never participate in any war.
Listen,
That's me.
I don't care who you are in the world. That takes balls. 4 soldiers, and they live too. By the way, that whole Russian Navy leveled that island, and they walked away from it. All 4 of them, because they got medals on the even though they lost that little island, when they got back, they got a boat or something that was near there, and they were able to escape that island back to shore. All 4 of them. They made it to Zelensky. Zelensky gave him a damn medal. Russian warship, go fuck yourself.
But they also made the internet with that.
I love that. Yeah, I know.
Russian warship, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I love it. Somebody tell me they would not tell the Russians to do that. I would. You are invading my country, and get the hell out. Here is the last one for the night. I actually lied. Leaked footage from S4. And no, I cannot tell you who gave me this video. And no, I cannot give you any information on it. You get what you get, Lady D. I'm sorry. This one, I have to keep this one confident. This one did come from a source. Just saying. It really did come from a source. And I cannot give this one out. That's the end. I'm not giving out my source, Lady D, but me and you might talk offline about this one, because I do have a source for you, and I do have a lot of information to give you about this video. And it is a leaked video, and it is from S4. First of all, do you see how long that thing's arms are? That's the arms down to the side.
But what fascinates me is the face.
Oh, yeah. And yes, this is a Galactic Family Podcast exclusive here, because I'm telling you, I got leaked this video from someone in S4. We've had this for a while. Probably about, actually, hold on. Let me tell you the exact day that I got this video, so I can give everybody some very good information. I'll give you that much.
It does look like a biosuit that the person's inside.
Hold on. I'm going to give somebody, I'll give you guys clarification at least on when it was taken. So give me a second. And then me and you will talk offline about this one, Lady D. I want your AI brain on this one. All right, hold on. I got to find it. I got a lot of videos. I need to find it so I can give you some context. But here, let's we'll play it again here. While I find the actual. All right, there it is. All right, this video was taken All right, here we go. You ready? December 31st, 1989, 11 p.m. December 31st. Actually, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. 1979, 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. December 31st, Monday, 1979, 11 p.m. I'll send you the original, Lady D.
Okay, the original.
The original has the date on it, 1979. S4.
One thing's unusual is the arms and the legs. But the head looks human.
It's human. That looks human. And I think I know where that freaking place is too. Well, this is S4, but it's not where you think. It's definitely not where you think. All right. The only information I'll give out about this video, so people will stop bugging me, is Ross gave it away. Ross Coulthart. Not by the building, but by they build buildings that are normal building looking, normal, but they're not normal. Oh, it's a paper plant. It's a metalworking plant. It's a medical lab that works on medical, new medical chemicals that are coming out because they're a medical research lab, right? Well, the medical research lab is the one that takes these. And then they take them to S4. And the medical research lab and the Army get together and they make their discoveries, whatever they're doing there. But this is S4. So me and you will get together after, Lady D. I'm going to end the stream here.
So we're going to have an after party.
Oh, we're going to have an after party because I told you that one, I really did get leaked that one. I'm no bullshit. That one got leaked. That was leaked from S4. And I was able to pick that up. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to give out any more information on it. Lady D, I will see you after this stream and we will deep dive on this video. And we'll have an update for you guys by next Wednesday if we find anything interesting about this video. But other than that, next Wednesday, Stephen Bassett, Paradigm Research Group, talking about UAPs, disclosure, the new UAP hearings that are be coming out. That's Wednesday, 6 p.m. Next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you guys all there. Stephen Bassett's a great guy to have. I had him on here before when, it was Danny Sheehan's birthday that day. That was crap. Oh, it was a good day, but it was crap because he was at the birthday party when he was on the podcast. So it was like, I got to go. And I'm like, all right, man, I'll bring you back. So you guys want to see that one? That was the day of Danny Sheehan's birthday. And I have you look through the past episodes. It was with Stephen Bassett. It was only like an hour and 10 or an hour and 20 minutes long because he had to go. Like, I don't blame him. all that partying going on upstairs, I would have went too. But I will see you guys on next Wednesday. You guys know the deal. We love you. We humans are all one species born of Earth to spread peace, love, and understanding throughout the galaxy. But you know what I'm about mostly? Disclosure. And we will get it one way or another. Mark, cross my heart, and I will be dying if this don't come out. That's retired Army Sergeant Jason Albertson, MUFON Section State Director for Pennsylvania, signing off. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Gonna be a good one.